Thiersch, Jefferson County. Yeah, on your consent agenda this morning, item number 1 is the proposal to approve an unbudgeted expenditure of more than $310,000 for a resource conservation manager position, which may or may not be a consultant or an employee, depending on how it's done. First of all, let me say I'm not against the idea of saving energy. Saves money. Obviously a good idea. What I'm concerned about are several things in the way that this particular proposal is presented. And specifically, the agreement that's before you is different from the agreement that's being presented to the Port Townsend School District Board this evening on their agenda, and it may or may not be the same as the agreement that is being presented to the other agencies. Unfortunately, their documents aren't online, so I wasn't able to look at them. Fortunately, yours was, as was the school district's. The documents are not the same. It would seem to be an invalid contract if two parties signed a different document that is supposedly the same agreement. So you got a legal issue there. Second problem with it is that there may or may not be participation by one of the major grantees, which is Puget Sound Energy. One of the partners in this interlocal agreement that wasn't in there was the PUD. Now, they're a public agency. They do consume energy, and you would think they'd want to save energy. Now, could it be that maybe the PUD is going to buy Puget Sound Energy and that grant might go away? Maybe that's why they're not included? Well, that's a $63,000 grant over the term of this particular 3-year contract. If that $63,000 goes away, this whole thing goes into the red. The most optimistic estimate presented by Mr. Morley in his discussion said it might save $40,000 net. Well, if $63,000 goes away, guess what? County's losing money. Now, the city is the lead agency on this, but yet the county is getting put on the hook. The city is the one that started this thing out, City of Port Townsend, but somehow the county ends up holding the bag. That seems rather weird. If the city wants to do it, fine, let them do it. Jefferson County wants to participate, fine, okay, kick in a portion, but why should Jefferson County bear the sole responsibility? It doesn't seem particularly fair. It's like somebody comes up with this idea and then they say, you do it. You provide the office space. And how about some of the money? $6,000 for a computer for this consultant? Give me a break. You're going to buy a cell phone for the consultant? $1,200 a year? You're telling me that any consultant that you hire doesn't already have their own cell phone? $15,000 in addition to the consultant's fee just for the preparation of reports, which are already supposed to be part of the statement of work. Read this agreement and please don't act on the consent agenda this morning. This needs to be explored, explained, and really thought about more carefully. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Do you have copies of the other school?
The school district one is online.
It is now? Okay, it should they work.
Yep, I put it there every 2 weeks.
Okay, anybody else with consent agenda items?